everybody. Today I am going to be doing my very first book haul. I'm so excited. I was going to film in front of my bookshelves again, but for some reason in the last video, the lighting that I was using was reflecting off the Twilight books and it was making a really weird glare on the camera, so I decided I would just film here until I can figure out that issue. I also just want to apologize if you can hear wind chimes because my neighbors just have a boatload of wind chimes and bird feeders, so the birds and the wind chimes are constantly making noise in the background of my videos, and my cat is currently crying in the living room, so ignore that as well. So the first book I have here is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, and I actually already read this book and I filmed a book review for it, so if you want to find out more about this book and what I thought of it, be sure to subscribe so that you will be notified when I post that video. I also picked up the sequel, Hollow City, but of course it's a sequel so I can't tell you the plot because I don't want to spoil you. Next, I picked up Girl Online by Zoe Sugg and the sequel, Girl Online on Tour, which I am currently reading. I am nearly done with it. I also plan on filming a book review for this book, so also look out for that one. The next book I picked up is 4 by Veronica Roth, and 4 is a collection of 4 short stories about 4. It's basically like a prequel to the Divergent trilogy. I actually already read this book. I read most of these books because normally I'll get books from the library if I haven't read them yet, just to make sure that I like them before I actually go out and purchase the book, because who knows, I might hate it. But I loved this book. 4 was actually my favorite character in the Divergent trilogy, so I was super excited to read this book completely in his point of view. 5 out of 5 stars. I highly recommend you get this. The next book I have is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and this is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles. This book is basically a Cinderella retelling, but with cyborgs and robots and androids, at least as far as I know. And when I first heard about this series, I was like, ooh, fairy tale, I'm gonna love this book. But then I was like, I don't know how I feel about cyborg Cinderella, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like this book, but when I do read it, I will let you know. Since we were already talking about fairy tales, the next book I have is Splinter by A.G. Howard. And I'm not 100% sure what this book is about, but I do know that it has to do with Alice in Wonderland. And I love Alice in Wonderland, so I had to pick up this book. And can we just talk about how beautiful the cover is? Speaking of Alice in Wonderland, the next book that I picked up is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Other Short Stories by Lewis Carroll. I'm sure you have probably seen these books if you've ever been to Barnes & Noble. They're the huge, beautiful, classic books. I haven't even taken it out of the wrapping yet because I'm terrified of like ruining it or something. I already have 2 other books that are like this beautiful cover. I have the complete Sherlock Holmes and the Star Wars trilogy, so I just added this to my collection. Here I am, I'm going to take off the wrapping right now. Ooh. Ooh, it's so pretty. The pages are gold. It comes with a built-in bookmark. It's absolutely beautiful. The Mad Hatter is on the back. I just can't stop looking at this book. I'm sorry, I realize I've been looking at the viewfinder this whole time. It's just such a beautiful book. Okay, I think we should move on from that now. So those were all of the books that I got at an actual bookstore. The next 3 books I have to show you I got at a book sale at my library. I never miss any of the book sales because I literally find the best books for so cheap there. One time I purchased the entire Harry Potter series in hardcover for $7 at this book sale. Like literally $1 per Harry Potter book in hardcover. Mind blown. This time when I went, I purchased the Hunger Games trilogy in hardcover. I already own the trilogy in paperback, but I actually prefer hardcover books, so now I have both. I feel like one of those proper book collectors. I paid 50 cents for the first book, $1 for the second book, and $2 for the third book. Since I did get them from a book sale, they're not in perfect condition, but I don't really mind. So those are all the books for this haul. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite book is. Since I am new to this whole booktube community, let me know what your favorite book is down in the comments. Please subscribe if you would like to see more. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!